Okay.
Recording.
When last we left Ass Effect Alien Invaders...
Shit.
No, but seriously. When last we left the island of Conquered Worm, you guys stopped the Dragon Puppy Mill with extreme prejudice. You have now befriended a wyvern named Morty, who will follow you on your journeys, but you need a way for Morty to get around safely, so on your way back from the horrible Dragon Puppy Mill, you've stopped in Stoker to get your friend Morty a nice solution to his he looks like a dragon and thus is a target of abuse problem.
Also to bring back the griffins.
Also to bring back the griffins. And we'll just add a little laugh for our old animal companion guy. Woo-hoo! Thanks for the griffins! As he takes the griffins back, and we don't have to deal with him anymore.
Aww.
Oh.
For now.
For now.
Yes.
He'll always be there, lurking, waiting until animals are needed.
He'll be waiting. He'll always be in our hearts.
Indeed.
So we go to Willie.
Yeah, we go to Willie. Willie looks significantly less bookish since the last time you've seen her. In fact, she's let her hair down, and overall, she seems very, very chill. Oh, hey, guys.
We have dragon parts.
What?
We found a dragon puppy mill and we murdered the shit out of everyone.
Good to know.
Except for the dragons. They're all fun.
Speaking of which, do you have anything that could be used to hide a dragon?
And she notices that you do, in fact, have a dragon, and she's like, "Oh, well, I've got this transmogrification amulet. It turns a person into a hawk."
What about will turn a dragon into a hawk? That is the question we got to be asking ourselves here.
I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't.
Well, a dragon is a person, kind of.
I mean, if that's a wyvern, I'm fairly certain that it is literally a person.
Fair enough.
How much would that run?
Oh, I mean, I love you guys. I can put this one on the house. I mean, the last buyer died anyways, so... Not related to the amulet, it's just...
Okay.
Bad.
Well, we should probably test it out.
She was supposed to be guarding the mayor's office. Really nice girl.
Oh, god damn it.
Got eaten
suddenly
by an
feels
abomination.
a little bit bad. Oh.
We all just look kind of awkward.
Yeah.
Well, here's your amulet.
Thanks, Willie. Also, we certainly have these bunch of dragon parts from the unfortunate creatures who did not make it.
And she takes out a ridiculous little eyepiece that telescopes out, and she takes up one of the various piles of viscera, and she's like, "Yeah, that's genuine dragon meat, all right." Wow, this is quite a lot of stuff. I'm not sure if I have enough to buy it all. Why don't you name a price? This would be a good time to make an appraise check.
Alright.
Okay, I'll do that.
I got it. It's class skill for me.
So is me.
Same here.
I'll do that.
And she's
I
a
just...
rogue.
Oh, god damn it.
What?
I need to find a fucking different dice roller. This one is rigged.
What'd you get?
I rolled a 20.
Oh, shit!
Yeah, the online dice rollers are fucking great. I keep fucking trying
This
to
is
say
slowly turning into how Aerie won her fortune.
I don't know what the hell it is, it's just... I have to
Scrooge
reset
next-
this
he's gonna
fucking
be
dice roller or
Scrooge
something.
next up. You're gonna be cat version of Scrooge McDuck.
Let's try a
Given the
different
amount
dice
of-
roller.
Okay, if you want.
Did scene just vanish?
There we go.
Oh, there it is.
So, given the amount of dragon stuff on here, and also the fact that dragons are, for the most part, extinct, you would say that the amount of dragon parts that you have here would fetch a tidy sum of 80,000 GP.
Holy fuck.
80,000. So
80,000.
If she has enough to buy that for that. And we like Willy, so
Discount.
half discount, so 40,000.
sure, that sounds fair. She's
That's
given
still
up.
an extreme amount of money. Well,
I mean, she's like given us like a whole bunch of magic shit for free. So
Okay, so you're gonna tell her that you want to sell it for 40,000 GP?
yeah, we're willing to half it.
Okay, so you tell her that, and just Willie's like, oh, I mean, that's significantly less than all this is worth, and at the same time, I've got about 50,000 GP in this shop, so I would have to spend significant work. Hey, I've got an idea. If I can get all of this to sell, I'll give you another 40,000 GP to pay you back.
that sounds fair.
Sounds fair.
All right, 40,000 now and 40,000 later. If I can get this merchandise to move, which I'm fairly certain it can. She says while holding just a glob of dragon viscera.
Plus,
And you guys are now 40,000 GP richer, with the promise that if Willie manages to sell it, she'll give you an additional 40,000 once she makes the dough.
Alright, so what's 40,000 divided by 6?
Eh, um,
You know, I'm wondering.
Calculator!
I was wondering.
About 6,400 or so.
Damn.
That's not exact.
You've been wondering, Ayara?
6,666.
Could we have used like some
Yeah,
of that dragon
40,000
viscera?
divided by 6 is that.
Could we have used the dragon viscera to make some like a modified version of form of the dragon magic item? Like instead of turning you into, say, a blue dragon, it turns you into like a Kongamato or something.
That's not what I wanted.
Just 1 second. Letty, could you say that one more time and just a little bit clearly? I'm having a bit of trouble hearing you.
Is it possible that we could use that dragon viscera to make a magic item with a spell with an ability that's a modified version of form of the dragon? That is instead of turning you into, say, a blue dragon, it turns you into like a wyvern or a Kongamato or something, depending on what part of the dragon you use. Is
Is it possible? No, because you sold it.
Could we ask Willie to do it?
Yeah, you could ask her to try.
Plus, I don't think it would be a real good idea using the decayed parts to transform into a form of a dragon. Kind of a faux pas, I feel. I think we all agreed that selling it is the only way to not piss off our two gods.
Yeah.
Well, we're still using the parts.
Indeed. Willie says she'll consider it.
Yay!
Yes, Kali, I do.
Oh shit. I was wondering.
It's just
I know. I know. No, that's the sound of plotting.
Also tits. Lots and lots of tits.
Wait, what?
Ticks
What the
or tits? I
Ticks.
feel like both would be very different problems to have lots of.
It's amazing how the difference one letter makes.
Wait. So we now have 6,666 gold each.
Yes.
Sweet.
You all have double Satans in gold.
Double savings.
Add to whatever we had before.
So how much did we decide on?
6,666 per person.
Also, question. Is there how many silver pieces go into a gold piece?
10.
I believe 100.
Okay.
No.
That's
Are you sure?
100 copper.
Yeah, it's 100 copper.
10, 6 copper. All right.
So we all done?
So it's just right. Yeah, I mean,
We all done in Stoker? Is there anything else anybody wants to do while we're here?
I
Nope.
want to send a sending spell umlaut. I have a couple of ideas. Okay, sending a message spell. Okay, and let me just find the specifics for the spell again. Message. Sending a spell. Okay, let's see. Contact a particular creature. Okay. It recognizes you if it knows you. And can answer in a like manner immediately. All right. Okay, so I cast a spell for contact umlaut.
Umlaut Schwa speaking. Who's calling?
This is the error. I just want to call you, having a couple of ideas what you might want to do.
Yeah, sure, shoot.
One thing, try maybe we go through the guy's business ledger and see who he was selling to. So far, Groose proved to be pretty good at utterly destroying everything they come across. Might be interesting. You know, you could maybe send a point us towards them.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay. Also, maybe try and get a clear of Gothcliff and bring him up to try and interrogate the spirits of the staff. Maybe we like to try and ask the girl you murdered in cold blood. She's really innocent.
Yeah, I could do that.
Also, plus having another god help consecrate it would probably have the area consecrated would also might work as well. Might be good as well.
All very good suggestions, Ayara. Thank you.
All right. Also, could you send me these? If you find any books on dragons or the island's wildlife, there, could you send a few copies to me?
Yeah, if we find anything, yeah.
Sweet. Also, maybe like a couple sketches of various types of dragons. Thank you. All right.
Okay. Well, we'll do our best.
All right.
Bringing her back to life, or asking the spirit.
Well, for one thing, we kind of determined it wouldn't really be a good idea to turn the dragons to undead, even if I wanted to.
All right. Does that finish our business in Stoker then?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
No one wants to check on the love lady or whatever?
Wait, can I check on Tad Cooper? Can we check on Tad Cooper?
I'm
he's
gonna
doing
give
fine.
Willie a certain address of where to reach us at. So I'm gonna give her the Raven Rest
Waltzing Wyvern.
address. We haven't named it yet. So
Okay.
it's on the wall.
Yeah, if we ever need to contact you, we'll mail them or have someone sending you a sending spell, whichever's more convenient.
All right. I'm off checking Tad Cooper.
Tad Cooper's doing fine. He's growing new scales where scales used to be torn off. He's beginning to get some new quills in. And all in all, he looks happy and content.
I give him kind of a piece of the swordfish. I give him like a piece of the swordfish I got a while ago.
He eats it and he chomps it down, and it's cute.
No, see a big fella.
He's Todd Cooper is the best dragon.
Okay. Well, Morty, would you like one of us to try this amulet before we give it to you, or you just want to see if it works?
Morty's brave!
Okie dokie.
Then he snakes his neck into it, and sure enough, he turns into a very manageable hawk.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
With bling.
Fun
And,
with boring.
thankfully, Willie also managed to pack you like a nice little glove to handle a hawk with, so that way your arms don't get ripped up by its horrifying talons.
I
So who?
And now Morty can travel with you disguised as a hawk, thus
So
saving
who?
me a lot of problems of figuring out how to fit a wyvern in certain areas.
So who gets to handle the hawk, Morty?
Dead. I already have gauntlets.
All right, yeah, okay, you get to handle Hawk Morty.
Sweet.
I mean, I doubt Morty would want to be handled by the human of the group.
Yep.
He does think humans are shitmouths.
Wait.
Or
Question.
she.
Question. I have leather. I have like I don't. And actually, I don't have leather armor. Actually, yeah, I do. The dragonhide armor actually does count as leather armor. Can Morty like purge my shoulder?
Yeah, I guess he could.
Sweet. Da 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 da.
Neat. Well, that's taken care of. I imagine you guys, unless you want to roleplay some other shit, you go back to Walpole and then you set out on your quest to Uderson. Correct?
We did. Didn't we?
Yeah, I think we agreed that we needed to like spend like the night first because
Like a
we just
fire
got
pit.
done.
Right. So you guys get back to Walpole. Things are quieted down. There's some commotion in the streets. The mayor's body is still hanging from the gallows. As per Walpole custom, it will hang there until it putrefies, at which point they'll finally throw it into a ditch to rot away from the town.
Jesus.
Jesus.
As befits the criminal.
I think it's about time for Ari to.
So you guys settle down in the soon-to-be waltzing wyvern, and the fireside chat begins.
How? I still have. How the hell did you guys manage to get this place? Like I don't. Like how the hell did you guys manage to get the money for this place? Seriously.
Can I roll a bluff check?
Yeah, totally. But Ayara gets to roll a counter sense motive check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can Lelia add on to Ari's bluff check?
No.
Okay.
Well, I think there is a mechanic where you can, like...
Yes, there is, but we're making Ari do it on her own.
Okay.
I don't like you guys teaming up against each other. That's how bad things happen.
Damn.
Okay, what's your bluff?
Well, it's more like I'm actually telling the truth, but I'm putting white lies in it.
Okay.
Okay, so you know how I disappeared for like a while when you were in the pitch pendulum the last time we were here?
Mm-hmm.
I came over here to rob the place, you see, because the guy was kind of a butt. So I was going to go into his office or bedroom or whatever and find something that he really liked and throw it in the toilet, you know, like I do. And that's when I came across those papers that said he was embezzling from the town with the mayor. This is where the lies come in, by the way. So I decided if he was going to be such a gigantic asshole, I was just going to give him a fright and then steal all of his money. And then I bought it back from him with his own cash. Well, not technically, because I think they threw him out in the street or something.
I can stare at her silently for like 10 seconds, just burst out laughing and kind of like give her a slap in the back. I knew I had a reason to like you.
Yeah, so I took all of his money, and that's why we had those papers on the mayor and we didn't really know he was gonna die. You don't really usually die for stealing money. But apparently that's a big thing here, so... Oops.
It's a Bezla.
God damn it. And I can't bring myself to feel bad because he was... We didn't know it at the time, but the mayor is apparently a gigantic asshole.
How gigantic are we talking?
Well, you know, before I burned down his house in a fit of rage, I did tell you there was, like, stuffed cat folk that he had apparently hunted to death for shits.
And you said tiefling as well.
Tieflings, goblins, you know.
Kobold.
That's pretty damn big.
Anyone we knew?
Nobody I recognized.
Oh, shame.
The hawk sedate perching on a perch in the room raises its wing and it's like, hey, it's Morty. You guys have had a lot of weird adventures. It sounds like. Could you catch me up to speed?
Oh, sure.
We came here, went to Stoker, stabbed a vampire, went to a town, burned it down, came back, you just attacked us, that's basically it.
I can add more detail to that if you'd like.
Yeah, I feel like a lot more detail could be helpful for me and other people who might need context.
Okay, so we all met on the mainland, and I use met very loosely because we just got into a bar fight and got arrested.
I didn't. I came in.
Yeah, you came in a little later.
God, when did I come in? The whole night's still a blur to me.
I'm sure we'll get to you. Don't worry.
She melted someone with a stick.
Yeah, I hit somebody with a stick, and he just kind of fell into a pile of viscera. It was interesting. It was a fun day.
To be fair, it was an asshole.
And then after we got arrested, instead of hanging us, they told us to come over to this conquered worm and find out what the fuck was going on out here, because they apparently haven't been talking to the mainland for quite a while.
For the record, I was not involved in the bar fight. I was just in the vicinity.
I tried to stop the bar fight, but apparently ninjas.
It was an asshole. It was an asshole attack, so you had it coming.
Yeah, I didn't just hit him with a stick for shits. Although that is something that I regularly do.
Okay, so you guys were sent here as this is actually, I should probably break the English a little bit more. Maybe as a hawk, Morty has a more capable grasp of weapons for my convenience.
Some in with Umlaut. Maybe he's picked up a couple things.
Yeah. Okay, so that seems fairly clear, but so you came here with Umlaut to investigate why the island's going dark. What happened after that? What happened when you first got to Walpole?
There was a skeleton parade.
Skeleton jamboree.
That was a thing.
Yeah, that was quite fun.
Yeah, and then, like, immediately after that night, we left for Stoker, which was, you know, ringed by ghouls and had a sick mare.
Did you meet anyone on the way?
Yeah.
Dude, Nicole, I could buy Van Tassel.
Not sure if we're gonna meet him again, but yeah.
Well, who was he?
There was an amateur with bombs.
He said he was a school teacher, but then somebody else that we met in the woods told us that he made fireworks and gave them to children and didn't tell the children how to handle fireworks, so the children got their fingers blown off.
That's pretty
Amateur
fucked up.
bombs.
Then again, the town itself turned out. The town itself turned out to be full of demons, of devil worshippers.
We
That-
haven't
that-
gotten that far yet.
That was the next town. You're jumping ahead.
So you go to Stoke. You head out to Stoker. You meet this Ichabod fella, and then you go right to the town.
We met an individual who was looking for him. Anna.
Guy in red armor, member of a group called the Red Talon.
That
Oh.
crazy.
Sounds like a rough customer. Anyone else you meet on the way to Stoker?
Tiefling woman, I guess. She sold cookies. She was nice.
All right. So then you get to Stoker, and you say the mayor was sick.
Mm-hmm.
And they're a bit xenophobic to outsiders because apparently an assassin tried to assassinate her.
Who was an outsider, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Did they say anything about what the assassin was wearing?
Red armor.
Red with a scythe.
Red cloak.
Okay, so the mayor was sick. What happened after that? You know, in case some people want a recap of things.
We went out to find dragon blood because apparently that was the only thing that could cure her. So we went.
So
We went-
with the help of the skeleton bard ally named
Charlie.
you met him, Charlie.
He's a dick.
He's a fun kind of dick.
True.
We went to an old necromancer's house of who was long dead to try to find the blood. What we found was a spiral staircase leading deep into. What we found was, first of all, Lelia looks over to Buddy.
That guy.
We found a friend.
Yep.
Buddy's actually in the playroom right now with his toys.
Oh.
He's got like one of those little wooden cows on wheels.
Oh my
Oh,
Some
god.
blocks.
Oh, Jesus. You gotta give me.
keep him entertained.
You gotta stop giving me things to draw.
Oh shit. You guys can't see this right now, but Quinn's being really cute. She's watching me and like she's reared up on her hind legs and she's putting her hands to glass and looking at me like, come on, let's play.
Oh.
Adorable.
Quinn is a fucking treasure. She always likes it when I play D&D. She always gets really invested. I'm not even joking. Like, she gets super active when I'm playing D&D.
Ooh, he's telling stories again.
Yeah. Okay, so you met Buddy. What else happened at this cabin?
Well, we found a spiral staircase from the attic going all the way into a cave system where we found.
So a bunch of ghouls on the way there. And we also found this. I take out the syringe, and the syringe full of that material.
You don't have that. Tig
Oh,
does.
I do?
Yeah, we gave it to Tig.
Shit. I completely forgot about
One of
that.
you's got some reagent. I don't know which one.
Probably me then.
It would make sense if it was you. You're the alchemist.
Yeah. Let me just put that in my item list so I don't forget it again.
I keep forgetting that Lelia is the one with the Necronomicon.
And yeah, which you guys haven't done jack shit with.
I think
That's
we're all
just
too
a great
scared to
big book
open
of
it.
beasts.
Oh yeah.
But what else did you find there? I feel like there's at least one big thing that you're not talking about.
You
I
know,
already-
you know that
I
dragon in Walpole, Tad Cooper? That's where we
Mhm.
found him. He looks significantly worse for wear.
The guy probably might. We think he might have gotten Tag Cooper from the same place you came from.
Yeah, that would make sense.
We didn't burn the. Also, so there was a giant unholy altar with demon blood and things like that.
Yeah, some of my friends at the Dragon Puppy Mill were sold when they were hatchlings instead of being sold as parts, so yeah. That makes sense.
What else?
Well, that probably wraps up that whole mansion thing.
Mm-hmm.
So on the way back, the town was attacked by ghouls, which we helped in the.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
Charlie rode Ted Cooper in the battle.
Mm-hmm.
Howard pretended he was a ghoul. It somehow worked.
We're not quite sure how the hell that worked, but it did.
It kind of become our motto at this point. We don't know how the hell it worked, but it did.
Apparently humans are good with bullshit.
Yeah, don't believe me. That's honestly.
So when he got back and they could make the cure for the mayor, so was that it? Was that over? Was the whole storyline over?
And it turns out she was a vampire.
Initially, she had us go looking for her friends in a nearby mansion, but they were already dead, and some vampiric asshole decided to want to kill us by sending a necrocraft after us and attacking Tig's bat.
That's
Well,
when it's like the fucker needs to die.
That sounds pretty horrible. What's a necrocraft?
A giant collection of corpses that's still moving around.
Imagine if all of your kin were the bodies of your kin were to be recombined into a hideous monstrosity.
Well, that's pretty disturbing. Thank you for. I could have just gone with the pile of corpses, but you had to make it personal.
That's kind of her thing.
Okay, so you fought something that I'm going to have nightmares about. That's good. What happened after that?
Then we went out, killed the vampire who sent a vampiric asshole who'd sent the guy sent the necrocraft after us.
Was
it just that easy?
No.
No, we had to go find his weapon, so we had to go find a certain green individual on top of a mountain.
Oh.
You mean a Grinch?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. You met a Grinch. Okay. And did
So
the
what
Grinch
does
help
mean?
out? Did the Grinch help out?
Yep.
He agreed to help out after we passed the test. Because he's a Grinch, he can't just do it.
And what was the test? And what happened during the test? Because it sounds like a test by a Grinch might have some important information for people who weren't here for it.
Well, one thing led to another, and we found a curio shop inside of a magical wagon. And
That sounds unusual.
Howard, in his infinite wisdom, decided to go through the back door of said curio shop.
Even after they repeatedly told him not to.
And what happened?
He came out of skeleton.
He flew out in a pile of bones, and he reanimated into a skeleton.
Oh, I wondered how that happened.
Yes, Tig was sick, or in a alchemist fever creation mood.
He was in a fey mood.
So he just reanimated himself, or what happened there? Like, did one of you reanimate him?
What we found out later was it was due to that back door leading to the god of the undead's domain, and undead.
He gave them the choice of coming back as an undead or just dying.
And so Aora decided to, let's go with skeleton. So that's what happened.
Yep.
And after that?
Then we got to the castle.
No.
So you just got out? There was nothing else that happened that was important in the paraphernalia wagon?
There was a test.
Yeah, there was a sort of mental test we all had to endure. Some of us took it worse than others.
Eric looks like.
Well, for each of you who took the test, could you briefly describe your scenario?
I yelled at a dragon.
I met the psychopomp who tried to talk to me about religion, but I assumed he was a demon, so I shot him.
Oh, that probably didn't go well.
He was fine.
I was forced to kill my own sister.
That's rough, buddy. Howard, what about you? Oh wait, he's not getting pizza. Never mind.
Howard,
Who I hadn't
I
seen
think he played a strange card game called Uno.
one.
Uno, yeah.
It's called One.
It was the letter. But it was the word one in another language, like some sort of
So-
strange.
You passed this Grinch test, and then you were on your way. So how did you finally take down that dastardly villain?
We killed
Stab him.
most of his minions by avalanche.
Howard,
And
since he
then-
was, a skeleton, he pretended to be some kind of big undead boss from the mainland coming
Lord
to...
Phallic.
Yeah.
The Bone Lord.
He pretended to be Lord Phalix to...
The Bone Lord.
That sounds vaguely dirty.
Yeah. To get more information from the butler, who
Was an
kind
idiot.
of ran into Buddy afterwards and didn't survive the experience.
He had a bad case of death.
Yeah, that'll happen. So then you fought the vampire?
We rigged his whole booby trapped his own house against him. He had a whole room full of virgins. We
Turned that into a holy sauna.
Seems legit.
so
had some-
fun. He sent
Yeah.
his non-vampiric minions after us, including a whole family of mimics, which certain individuals murdered off.
What?
And then a slime who almost ate one of us,
Like they do.
like they do.
And then
And
there was some
then?
cockatrices, I believe. And
Which petrified Buddy.
so I exploded them into chicken bits.
Good. Good.
So we
And,
found a secret entrance, and we followed that down, bypassing the whole dungeon.
Did he have any vampire minions?
Several.
Yeah,
had-
but
I punched one in the face. I punched one in the face and her head exploded.
There was 4, but 2 of them flew the coop.
They're idiots.
Yep.
Their speech was like nails on the brain.
Oh my god, that's not fair.
Takes having
I'm
flashbacks.
kidding. She's not here.
Takes having flashbacks.
Valley Girl PTSD.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
No,
Thanks,
it's
Hello,
Hello,
to
darkness,
you again.
my old friend.
Like, hello, darkness,
God.
my old friend.
Okay, so then you
I'm
faced
so
Marty, right?
goth.
Shut the fuck up.
So then you faced Varney and you killed him and his 2 vampire minions, right?
oh, we killed Varney. The vampire minions kind of pissed off into coffins to regenerate themselves. And then there was an incident that I don't think anybody wants to talk about right now.
That's fair.
Long story short, the vampire minions now live in Stoker under the control of the and I put my fingers up. I put my fingers up and go with air quotes, the good vampire.
The lion can't.
Tig has issues with her.
Yeah, seems like that situation sort of shaked down not in the best way for all of you. But not in the worst way either. Okay, I think that brings me up to speed. And then, who did you meet once the whole situation there was resolved? During a drunken bender that you had?
We met Talia here, and
We met absolutely no one. Nothing happened.
sure, Tig, sure.
Sure.
You don't know.
Lelia knows, and Lelia saw.
To be
You're
fair,
right.
in canon, Tig didn't realize Talia was part of the group until Mockin. if you remember the recording.
Yeah. So,
So who are you?
About someone else.
God, that was funny.
I cooked dinner for you all twice.
It's like this stranger's following us around a lot. Maybe I should ask something.
I even braided Lelia's hair.
Tig just kind of... Tig is Tig, alright? That's about as well as we can describe Tig.
New people are scary.
That's
Old
fair.
goblin.
And then on the way, after we met Talia, we decided to head to Makin for our next town to check out, and that was kind of a shit show.
Oh boy, Makan.
Yeah, I
But
feel you guys could probably summarize that one really quick because you were all there for it.
I still have that song stuck in my head.
There's an asshole called there's an asshole called Brom Bones who there's an asshole called Brom Bones there is pulling pranks while breaking someone's not involving killing someone. Don't you fucking dare!
Heads up, chop. Don't try to figure out a plan. You can't reason it up to a hand.
I'm not listening song.
No! None of this! Shame on you!
Alright, so, Rob both was playing pranks, and was that all that happened in Makin, or can we wrap this up really quick? Come on, let's...
There's some witches there they thought
They told us to go deal with some Dillahan and some witches who were stealing children, which, as it turns out, the witches were protecting the children, as the town was really all a cult of demons.
of homosexual Satan worshippers. With microphones.
Well, hey, to be fair, the gay bar of Chris Pratt's was actually good guys who were slaughtered by the Satan worshippers.
Yeah.
Aww.
The Satan worshippers killed everybody in town before we got back, and understandably we were very upset by this. So
We also befriended, in quotes, the Dillahan, who helped us destroy the cult.
Oh
and
yeah, that was
then-
fun.
And send the demonic harbinger back to hell.
I've been a demon lord in the dick.
And did you guys figure out the name of that demon lord? Because you probably pissed him off, and that might be important to know.
Rubicante.
His name-
yeah, it was Rubicante, wasn't it?
Lelia seems very happy about this one for some reason.
Why the fuck does Lelia smile every time we talk about...
For that reason, why were his last words your name? How the hell did he know your name?
Was it?
He
His
just said the
last
fuck.
His
didn't he?
last words were, Lelia, the fuck!
Oh.
Yeah, that was a personal call out.
Lelia takes a deep breath. That demon? That was my father.
Oh.
So we just kicked your father in the dick?
Huh.
I high-five her. That was fucking awesome, dude.
You know my whole issue with demons sort of thing?
No, we never noticed at all.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Totally minor.
Well, that was the demon lord who desired me. That poor sacrifice you saw there, my mother was in that position once.
Ooh.
Oh.
Feel twice as good about kicking him in the dick now.
I feel twice as good about liquefying his innards while screaming, "Fuck you, I'm a dragon."
Wow, that's actually an amazingly relevant backstory. I wonder if the rest of you have amazingly relevant backstories that might be important for the rest of the group to know to avoid some nasty surprises further down the line. Does anyone else have some strange relationships with villains in the town in this island?
Oh yeah. When we left the town, we got stopped by another member of the Red Talent. Short one wearing it with a scythe.
Oh, those are the bad guys, right?
Not really. That one was my sister.
I'm sorry. Sounds like she's watching fucking soap operas and gasping at every terrible twist.
Oh my god.
Well, someone's got to bring some emotion to this, damn it.
Era kind of looks you're legitimately downtrodden about that. Apparently, despite having been gone, despite having searched for her for 20 goddamn years, she apparently forgot to send me a letter.
Oh, wait, 20 years?
Yep.
This is out of character. So how old are you? Because, like, if you knew she was a paladin before you started searching for her, like, I feel like you wouldn't be paladin at, like, age 5.
If her resin cells live a lot longer than humans do. Era's in her 60s.
Ooh, okay. Well, that's good to know.
Same with tieflings, like Lelia's in her 70s.
And I think I should check right now. Yeah, Era's in like 63.
You know, those hot-headed, impulsive 60s. Okay. Sorry. Back to the conversation. Sorry to derail it. Wow, so your sister is part of the group of threatening individuals in red armor who tried to assassinate a good vampire mayor.
She was the one who did it.
And your dad... Oh, holy shit. Wow. So, direct antagonist of a person who was helping you. Wow. And your dad is a fucking demon, so that's got to be issues.
Devil, technically.
Anyone else want? No, demon. Anyone else want to get some stuff off your chest?
What about you, Howard?
Well,
What?
I was in a puppy mill, so I don't really have that much to tell, really.
Yes. So yeah, we kind of so I guess I kind of turned Lily. I guess it's kind of why you became Inquisitor, I guess. Whole dad being a demon thing.
Part of it, Lelia bites her lip.
Hey, you guys keep chatting a second. I gotta go get myself a drink. And Morty goes off to get a drink while I go off to get a drink.
Now imagine a fucking lizard man with like a beer mug, and like a bendy straw bending over from the fucking hole.
Oh, like it's a bird with beer with alcohol in it.
Oh my god.
Oh.
I do imagine we are sitting in the bar part of the...
Or like the lounge area.
Like a lounge on the 3rd floor or something, so no one can eavesdrop.
Yeah.
So... part of it, you said?
Alright, it was something I have to wait for I wanted to wait for TT for, because this is like alligator style knowledge I'm not sure of how to broach yet.
Oh, okay, well...
Out of character, so...
let me make a pause in the recording.